Yes, it's another beautiful day. It's another wonderful episode of your wonderful program, ULAFF Today. Yes, today's program promises to be very, very entertaining, interesting, fabulous, sweet, yummy, lovely. As in every adjective you want to use, I tell you, just put it into the program narrative. Okay, I want to say a big thank you to all those who've been loving this show, for all the love you've been showing on social media, on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You've been following all of our programs. I want to say thank you so much for those comments, the positive ones, the criticism. See, everything put together. You know one thing about life, small sugar, small salt, now they make diarrhea, they go, I tell you. So both the negative and positive put together makes us better. I want to say thank you so much for those feedbacks. Yes, we're not going to start the show today except to do a very special shout out to a set of people I love so much. Yes, I'm doing a special shout out today to all those artisans who know their work correctly. I'm talking about craftsmen, craftswomen, either you're a tailor, a barber, mechanic, vulcanizer. You know your work and you do it well. Like, you deserve a special place in paradise. I'm not talking about tailors that go into hiding when customers are coming for their clothes. Have you seen those kind of tailors before? Like, once they hear that the customer is coming, next thing, just they tell their, they tell their apprentice, see, tell them I'm not at all, like, to travel. Or you see the vulcanizer, they'll just say, this tire is gone, no. And probably after you change the tire, the guy uses the tire for something else. If you know you don't belong to that category, you do your work well. You do it with honesty, integrity. I want to say a very big shout out to you. In fact, I cut my cap for you. You are very, very special. Have you seen mechanics before that they will just tell you, Ray is here. Oh yeah, Ray is here. Your fuel pump is bad. Just by raising a car twice, you've concluded fuel pump is bad. So for those of you that don't belong to that category, you do it well, diligently and fabulously. I want to say you guys are the best. So today on the show, we're going to be having the news of the day as usual. And also we're going to be having that segment where you have a guest who is going to blow our mind, is going to entertain us, is going to make us feel very warm. And also, we're not going to sign out except we do the word on marble, those deep, inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just go on this break. And when I come back, we get into the business of the day. It's still ULAFF Today. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back. It's time for the news of the day. First, the headline. Police raid home of prominent South leader. 2013 Project Fame winner Olawale becomes a cab driver. And now the news in full. Men of the Nigerian police force have raided the home of prominent South leader Chief Edwin Clark in Abuja. They carried out the raid for over 1 hour but didn't find anything incriminating. Well, the Inspector General of Police has denied his involvement in the case, and all officers that were involved have been dismissed outrightly. And the man who gave the information, the informant, the main man, said he got this tip-off from a cab driver. A cab driver, imagine. He said he got the information that the car that was driving into Chief Clark's residence at that time was carrying ammunition. And as a good citizen, he felt he should notify the police, and this led to the raid. However, the police have apologized to Chief Clark, and this apology team was led by Honorable Joshua Abilak from the Inspector General. They said they believe that Chief Edwin Clark has accepted their apology. Just like that. I've always told people, see, all those cab drivers and Okada people, they will put you in a problem. I keep telling you. See, why? You know why I say this? These guys, they see things they don't know. Things they are not sure of. Have you ever entered a bike before? Let's say you are in a cab and they'll just say like, all these are people in this country. You see, Uncle, see, that blue house you are looking at. If you enter that house, criminals, everybody living inside. After you drive 5 minutes, you say, do you see that black house we just passed now? That house is for ritual. Hey, they use this for... And they keep passing this kind of information. And you see, literate people who have their senses working well, they'll just swallow it, hook, line, and sinker, and keep spreading the news. So please, once in a while, try to find out the truth. Know exactly what they are telling you. Don't just move. Because as it is now, the informant will also be charged to court for misinformation. You see, just like that. Somebody that didn't plan to go, maybe if they had told him he would be in court this year, he would not even believe. He would just feel, I've not done anything to warrant being in court. But bros, court is waiting for you. Next time you will learn to seal your mouth. Yes, what you don't know about or you are not sure about, you don't propagate it. So that's it, Chief Edwin Clark. On behalf of Nigerian police, we are sorry, yes. Because they say I should tell you that we are very sorry. We won't search your house again for anything, I tell you. Just forgive us. Just look at it as if it is the act from children to an elder like you. Okay, so moving on from that news, the winner of the 2013 music competition, Olawale Ojo, has become a cab driver within the Lagos metropolis. He took this decision just to avoid depression, which was reoccurring over time. he made up his mind to do this business because he felt if he had sold the car to invest the money into music, there was no assurance that music was going to give him the return he expected. He made this revelation to a popular online blogger, and he felt he was not ashamed to take this step.
This car that you have, if you sell it and you get money and you push yourself, you might not even be able to shoot a proper video and, if you understand, promote it. So, and it's not like there's a guarantee that this money you're spending, you are going to get it back 100%. So I felt like selling this car would not be an option for me, and I just told myself that you have to swallow your pride. You have to forget whatever it is, that you have to forget the platform or the brand that you represent, and you have to hustle. You have to make money, because if you die, because I started getting so depressed at home. I mean, crazy thoughts that I can't even talk about. But at the end of the day, I felt like nobody cares.
However, when we look at it deeply, is it not better for him to be alive and doing well? Because when you look at it these days, music seems to be a very competitive business, and only those who have the real cash can push further. Well, according to him, he had to swallow his pride. He had to forget about the brand. He had to also, like, pure hustle. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to have him do that also, than raising placard that, or wearing black, going to a funeral, like, okay, this guy died overnight, he slept, he didn't wake up. So, bro, you know what? Keep to the hustle. What matters is money. For those that dig latrines and make money from it, do you ever see their money smell feces? No. So, no matter how you make your money, especially when it's legitimate, see, don't worry yourself. Just enjoy yourself. I know the funniest thing, those that will have broken this news were all these funny girls that collected airtime, those are like, oh, I'm out of data. You'll be surprised if you're the first set of people that would break the news. Imagine a ULAFF babe trying to break that news to her friend. Like, oh, Shadi, you need to see today. Oh, you won't believe when the cab guy came and I went in. I was just playing with my iPhone, and all of a sudden I just looked at that voice. Like, this voice looks familiar. You just guess what, bros? Don't mind them. Now money be fine, bobo. That's all on the news. I'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. It's still ULAFF Today, and I have a guest in the building, like I promised you guys. Somebody you really love to meet. Please, just promise me that you're not going to shout and break your TV screen by the time you see his face, because I know most of you guys are like, okay, who is this? Is he one of those bearded gang guys that used to be on the show? One of those, fine. But no, this one even past beard, it passed fine. I'm talking about somebody that is sophisticated, sweet, yummy, talented, skillful. Oh my God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet Omolayo. Brother, what's up now?
Fine.
Wow. Omolayo, now, have you been on Afro before? Is this the first time I've not seen you in Afro?
Actually, it's not the first time. It's just the first time I'm going public with it.
Wow. So it's been a coded Afro you've been doing for a while. Wow, good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so Omolayo Project Fame, there's no way we can separate the Omolayo brand from the 2013 Project Fame. How was the experience for you? I know 2013 that's like 5 years ago, but I know that particular experience would have changed a lot of things for you. So what actually prompted you to do Project Fame that year?
All right. I used to tell anybody that asked me that I was privileged to watch Chidinma's season. That was season 3, and I followed through with the academy session. So when I saw how the contestants were trained, the lectures they received about the voice training, diction, stage performances, dances, and everything, that was what got me attracted to the show. So I was like, okay, let me just sign up for something like this, at least to add to whatever it is I already knew. So then I can use it to improve my own personal music. Thank you.
Wow. So because people had this notion of Omolayo is a churchy guy, like, okay, see, even so when a lot of your fans, actually when I went through your page on social media, then a lot of your fans, people who knew you deeply, said, no, Omolayo will not be able to cope with the demands of project, like all those, if he comes to emo, dance with B, how is it, so how was the challenge like for you, having to run those things that might not really agree with your own values? How were you able to meander through?
Okay, it's just simple. It's like a pastor's son that has to go to school to study philosophy or psychology. And you know, some of all those statements, you have to say there is no God. So I just took it as if, okay, this is school. You do everything you need to do to pass.
Wow.
So I put in my best. I listen to instructions. I listen to what my teachers have to say, the faculty and everybody. And when they say, okay, do this, I do it with my school mind. That, okay,
we are in the school.
We are in the school. So I need to get this thing right. Then, okay, after the show, whatever it is I've learned, I can apply on my own personal musical career, not necessarily go into, okay, this is what I've learned, okay, let me just diverge a bit now.
Okay, so it's been 5 years down the line, and definitely a lot of people are expectant. They are like, okay, why has he been silent? Is it like he doesn't want to do music again, or is music boring to him? So what's been happening 5 years down the line? What have you been up to?
Okay, one thing about musical career, especially vocal music, is that if you have not gotten something that would distinguish you from the many voices that we have,
wow,
it's just as if you keep on becoming a cheap copy of a great original somewhere.
Wow,
so,
a cheap copy of a great original.
Yes.
Wow, that's not just a copy, a cheap copy. Wow.
So all these while I've been silent, I was trying to read, equip myself and get myself ready for a greater future. I know that very soon you guys will see what has been cooking all this while.
Because from the way you sound, it's like you're someone who is always hungry for knowledge.
Exactly.
Like, I know it's like people like you can use 10 years to gather knowledge for one track. So the way you're sounding now, definitely, let's say the next song we are going to drop, to just take our legs off the ground, like, okay, this thing has been cooking for 10 years. Oh, that's cool. So what should we be expecting soon? Albums, singles?
Definitely, I'm trying to put together all the single songs that are already online and other songs that I've not.
Oh, you have some singles online already.
So
like how many of them?
Like 4.
Wow.
4 of them. So
are they just gospel?
Not all of them are gospel. Some of them are just motivational songs.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to put them together and bring them out as an album before the end of the year.
Wow, so before the end of the year. So ladies and gentlemen, in case you just joined us, I have Omolayo with us, and Omolayo is saying before the end of the year, expect a banger. Yeah, expect a banger just before the end of the year. So in that album, we're going to be having both motivational, gospel, everything put together. Yes. Okay, so I think, do you think doing the motivational gospel kind of music, do you think it will fetch good returns like the other guys that are doing all those, all the are doing the shapu and like, do you think, are you so confident that your own skill will distinguish you?
I usually say something. The secular industry is very, very enticing and really, really tempting, because sometimes you wonder, what are these guys doing? Seriously. But if you know where you are going, you will definitely be focused. If you don't know where you are going, anywhere you get to will look like the destination.
Wow.
So I know what I'm doing. I'm sticking to what defines me and my brand. Then it's not like everybody knows secular motivational songs, gospel songs, they don't really fetch as much money as the other songs that you have out there. That's why I pick teaching on the other side. I teach music, I teach choir.
You actually teach?
Yes. So
no wonder we've not been hearing from you. You have been making
so you have
been making money from lecturing.
I go for my seminars, I train myself, I go for trainings, then I train people. So when I'm not recording, I'm training.
Wow.
When I'm not training, I'm recording. So
wow. So that means you have students who are signed up to your trainings. They would who wouldn't want to learn from with your world of experience. Oh wow, that's cool. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go on a short break, and when I come back, we're gonna hear more from Omolayo. I tell you, Omolayo is still going to sing. This one is we are still going to hear that. Hey, sorry, that was a mistake. I'll be right back after the break.
Bẹ́lẹ́gàn bá tàn ẹ́ kó má má ṣe gbà.
still ULAFF today, and I have Omolayo in the building with me. And bro, so now talking about the future projects now, how do you see funding when it comes to building a music career?
Well, that would be one thing I would say I've enjoyed with the show, the platform, the Project Fame platform. It exposed me to a lot of people, and I have a very crazy fan base, and a lot of people, they just want me to say, I'm ready.
Then they drop.
They are ready, like ready. And recently I've been getting some positive responses from people. Immediately they hear or they have an idea that, okay, this is what this person is up to. They don't wait for me to even ask.
Wow.
They just
switch into action. So that means you have angels in the form of men running things for you. See, when I go out to be like, I'm not doing like, okay, give it to me. Just drop it. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, now I just want to digress a bit, and I know this is it's been something controversial over the past few weeks. The story of your very, very close friend who you were in the house together, Olawale, who happens to be the winner of your season, the Project Fame season. You know, it was actually nobody liked the story, because for a big brand, it's okay, he's now driving a cab, you know. And I felt, I know to an extent you guys have a relationship. So what was your first reaction when you heard the news?
Well, when I first saw the video and I saw the way people reacted to it, sincerely, I was not happy about it, because I felt like, okay, this guy did not just win because he can sing or because he impressed people. People actually voted for him before he won. Now, the same people that voted for him, now they are coming around to say a lot of things. To me, it's not fair.
So it's more or less like those that make you are the ones that will still bring you down.
Exactly.
So maybe is that probably one of the reasons why celebrities are harsh sometimes? Because from what you're saying, is like sometimes the same set of fans that say Hosanna are the same one that will shout crucifying. Wow. So have you been able to communicate with him since the incident happened?
Well, since the incident happened, I've not been able to reach him.
Like, did you try, or you've not, or you couldn't reach him?
Before the incident, he has been like unreachable.
Oh, wow.
So, well, I will just try to reach him, but I've not really.
You've not seen.
I've not really tried to reach out, because I know that right now he also knows what is going on out there, and he also will be seeing the reaction of everybody. So I just want everything to cool down before I come in. And I think it's a lesson for our upcoming artists. There's one thing about Brenda Fassie that she said: you can have a lot of fans, you can have a lot of friends, people that believe in you, but please don't struggle too hard to please people. Like, people change.
Don't struggle too hard
in a matter of seconds. Like,
because a lot of us were, you know, for some people have never seen millions before, and so some people, they were feeling like, 1.5 million, just like that, SUV, you know. So it was looking like, so you mean somebody can just, you know, come down to that level? But no problem. We actually are wishing him a very quick recovery from whatever he's going through, because from that video, it looks so obvious. The man is going through a whole lot of things in his mind. All right, so leaving the Olawale story, back to your brand now. So do you have any of your single you want to freestyle for us? Something we should be expecting? At least I want it to be that this is the first show people will be hearing, having a clue of what you're up to, you know. So don't worry. That's what my viewers actually enjoy. They always hear it fresh. So let's just give us. I'll manage 15 seconds.
okay, 15 seconds.
So just give us the title of the song and probably a few lines from it.
Okay, there's this one I used to encourage my students, I used to encourage myself, that in everything you do, everywhere you find yourself, just try and be the best. Don't just do what you're doing because people are doing it, or because you feel the world wants you to do it. No, do it because you want to do it. This is what you want to do, and be the best at it. So I'll just sing the chorus.
Okay, we'll manage it.
Okay, it's just like this. Be the best wherever you go. Be the best in everything. Be the best, your mind will grow. That is why I sing. Be the best wherever you go. Be the best in everything. Be the best, your mind will grow. That is why I sing.
Wow. Wow, like that got me teary, like, oh my God, it's silent. I tell you, seriously, I actually make you do that because when you tell people that, okay, you are working in the background, you're putting things together, they just feel it's a cliche. Everybody say that, we need to cook something, but I just wanted to have a feel that indeed you didn't just say that as a cliche, but you really meant it. And now they are thirsty. Everybody is. And are you not thirsty? Are you not expectant? Because personally, I'm thirsty and I'm expectant. So you said before the end of the year we should expect something very, very great, something very. Okay. So what more advice do you have for those who are outside there? We have two categories now. The first one, do you actually recommend music talent shows? Do you actually endorse? What are the challenges? Do you actually recommend it to anybody?
Okay, reality shows are not bad in themselves.
Okay.
The problem the problem is with the people that go for the reality shows. They go with too much expectation, and when someone emerges as the winner, sometimes the person have not really understood what it is to survive out there.
To survive stardom.
Yes, exactly. And I think this is one thing they've been able to teach us on the show, that this place is different from the real world. So in the real world, you walk. There's no time to sleep.
There's nothing like, you can't be forming a star.
And you can't just say because you're coming from a brand or you already have a platform that elevates you a little bit. You still need to survive,
sweat in the
and sweat out and
wow.
Tell people, make people understand that this is who you are and build your integrity from the scratch.
Wow. All right, so glad to have you on the show today.
Thank you very
Honestly,
much.
thank you so much. So lastly, what advice do you have for upcoming musicians or entertainers generally from your own perspective?
Okay, my own advice to upcoming musicians is that be original.
Wow.
If you are trying to
originality,
if you're trying to be someone else, so one day you will run out of onions.
Wow.
So just be yourself. Be original.
Okay, so before you go, for those that want to follow you on social media, how can they connect with you?
Okay, my Instagram handle is omolayowale01. My Twitter is still omolay_pfame. And yeah, for people that use Facebook, omolayowale, you see me.
Okay.
You see my face.
Okay. I would have told you to crack in, but don't worry, because I'm out of time, I'll just spare you that. Don't worry, next time you come on the show, I'll make you crack one very strong note. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you follow Omolayo on social media. That's even I'm not even following him already because I know he has fans. His fans and Donald Trump fans, I don't know. Well, I don't know which one is more. They are competing for crowd. All right, keep following, keep showing the love, and I love you guys. I'll be right back after the break to give you more. It's still ULAFF Today on ULAFF TV. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back. Hope you had a great time with Omolayo. See that bro say? Yeah, having a Sakobi this nigga. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure you've been enjoying every bit of the show today. I'm always here just to make you guys enjoy, make you have a nice time. Because it's not always easy sitting behind the TV and somebody will just be there not making things happen. No, God forbid bad thing. I will make things happen. Me and you, no good unless to bad as we are together, nothing to us. Okay, so before we call it a wrap on the show today, I'm going to be dropping the word on marble. Those deep, inspiring words from the depth of my heart, coming from me to you. Note how they bring it in a trance now, as usual, just for your own use. Okay, so I want to believe your pens are ready, your books are ready, because very soon we'll be doing word on marble examination. I'll just come on the show and I'll just tell you, okay, give us the word on marble for the past 75 episodes and win a plot of land. So anything can happen. So don't take me for a joke, I tell you. Okay, so the word on marble for today goes like this: no one is useless. Even an abandoned clock is right twice a day. No one is useless. Even an abandoned clock is right twice a day. Yes, except they removed the hour and the minute or the second hand. As long as those hand is there, just check it. Somehow, at least twice a day, the clock will always be right. So that person you are looking at, like, okay, this person is not contributing anything to my life. It's a lie. Check very well. That person has something that's contributing. It might not be contributing to you, but it's contributing to somebody. It's making an impact to someone. And never look down on anybody. Everybody has an impact. I tell you, everybody. Not even human beings alone, even objects, even animals, even the leaves around you, the trees. So treat everything and everyone with caution. Nobody is useless. Even an abandoned clock is right twice a day. So ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check all of our episodes on YouTube. I tell you, so that you don't, in case you miss any episode, you can always connect back on YouTube. Just go to the ULAFF TV page. You can see the handle running on your screen already, and also follow on social media at ULAFF TV on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And yes, you're gonna follow me. I remain your friend, your brother, your personal person. My name is Segun Akinola. Follow me on social media at No Trespass, NOTRES PAZZ. You can see those handles running across the screen. And you know what? Let's take the relationship to the next level. If I see padlock on your handle, not be me. I don't follow people that are in slavery, because that padlock is like somebody has locked you down. I follow people that have freedom. Yes, let us enjoy the freedom together. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be good, be safe, be a good ambassador of this country. Positive vibes only. Stay far from bad energy. All those bad things. Also, weekly they said it. No, move away from it. Step up your game and keep shining. See you guys. Bye-bye. How many minutes?